That woman was literally about to cut the birthday cake when her shady stepsister suddenly tried to shove her out of the way. But the woman moved fast and dodged her like, nah, not today. And boom, the next second, the stepsister went face first straight into the cake. Everybody at the party froze for a second before they started whispering like crazy about what just happened. Hearing all the noise, the stepmother rushed over looking heated, but instead of asking what happened, she immediately started going off on the woman in front of everybody. She blamed her for bullying her own daughter in public and said since she had no proper upbringing growing up, she didn't even deserve to be at the birthday party in the first place. The woman just looked at her coldly and said that was her own fault, nobody touched her. Right then, her grandmother walked into the room. The grandma told the stepsister to stop embarrassing herself and go change clothes first. But the moment the woman saw her grandmother, someone she hadn't seen in years, her expression changed instantly. She could tell something was seriously wrong with her health. Without wasting time, she offered to check her condition. Turns out the woman was actually a genius in the medical field. The grandmother wanted to test whether her skills were real, so she agreed to let her examine her. After checking her pulse for a moment, the woman calmly said, "You only have about 3 months left. If you don't get immediate treatment at the hospital, your life's in danger." The whole room went dead silent. Her father instantly exploded in anger. He accused her of cursing an elder during a birthday celebration and demanded she kneel down and apologize immediately. But unexpectedly, the grandmother looked happy and said, because just a few days earlier, doctors had secretly diagnosed her with cancer. The woman's pulse diagnosis was completely accurate. That was the moment the grandmother finally realized how talented she truly was. So the grandmother decided to pass down her late daughter's heirloom to the woman. The second the stepmother and stepsister heard that, their faces dropped, because that heirloom wasn't just some random item. It was actually a prestigious family's engagement gift from years ago. Whoever possessed it basically had status written all over them. Not long after, the stepmother and stepsister showed up at the woman's door pretending to negotiate. They asked her to sell them the heirloom, but she shut them down immediately. The stepsister got mad and tried to snatch it by force. Big mistake. The woman taught her a brutal lesson on the spot and completely humbled her. Left with no other option, the stepmother had no choice but to drag her daughter away in embarrassment. The very next day, the whole family attended a huge high-class banquet hosted by an insanely wealthy matron. Before the woman could even say a word, the stepsister rushed forward acting fake nice, trying hard to flatter the rich lady. The matron misunderstood the situation and thought the stepsister was supposed to be her future daughter-in-law. The stepmother quickly corrected her and proudly said, "Oh no, this is actually my youngest daughter." The wealthy matron's face changed instantly. Trying to impress her even more, the stepsister personally served her tea while bragging about how much she admired wealthy families. But unexpectedly, the matron directly knocked the tea over and publicly humiliated her. She mocked the stepsister as an illegitimate child who wasn't worthy of marrying her son. The entire room went awkward, and right at that moment, the wealthy heir finally arrived. The stepsister immediately rushed toward him with stars in her eyes, but the man didn't even spare her a glance. He pushed right past her, then his eyes landed on the woman, and the second he saw her, he was completely